Alright, stream should now be live. So, yeah. Hello, everybody. Yep. Mario 64, B3313. I was actually, going to play this, pretty soon anyway. Like, the abandoned version, but now we've got a proper 1.0 release. So, you might get a little bit of, deja vu, sort of like, hey, wait a second, haven't we done this before? Yes, we have. Sort of. Okay, so let me explain real quick, the B3313 lore very briefly. So, the original lore explanation was each version, each 0.4, 0.6, 0.7, so on and so forth, was supposed to be basically a percentage of how much of the data was gotten off of the beta cartridge. That was the lore reason behind it. The actual reason was just 0.7 meant that it wasn't quite done yet. 0.9 meant it was nearly done, so on and so forth. 1.0 is supposed to be, hey, this is 100% done, we're finished, what have you. I don't know if that'll be the case. Maybe there will be a 1.1 or what have you, but it also went, but I think even then that would just be for oh no, we found some horrible game crashing bug that we need to fix. So there are 3 versions I've played. There's 0.7, which I played a while ago, 0.9, which was 1.0 abandoned, and then there's real 1.0. There's also another one which I heard about actually a little while ago, but I did not play, called Unabandoned, which was apparently it's a whole story. Basically what happened with Abandoned to 1.0 is basically the original guy creating it decided to stop, and the team that was still working on it decided, fine, we'll make our own and call that 1.0, and they called that, well, they didn't call it 1.0, they called it Unabandoned. And I don't know how much they added, or it was mainly just, making sure everything kind of works properly, because I know Abandoned had, its own set of issues. But, and 1.0, this one that we are about to play, I don't know how much it added. I know it fixed crashes, and I know it added a few things. I don't think it's... Okay. Save select music is a little different. But yeah, they... Oh, the owls are... out here, huh? Neat. But, yeah, so they added a few things to 1.0. I don't think it's going to be nearly as big of a difference between this one and, so it's not going to be the difference between 0.7 and 1.0 or anything like that. Also, why is the water drained? I don't know if it was like that in 0.9 and I never noticed. Say, it's not going to be oh my goodness, half the game wasn't here before. It's going to be more oh yeah, they changed some things. I know there's an actual, proper star counter now. And what I mean by that is, in, 0.9, a lot of star IDs were basically recycled. So, there were only 100-something star IDs to go around, but there were, over 300 stars. Now, I want to say there's, 400 in this one. And no, we are not going to get all of them. I'm not even going to attempt that. But, so, yeah, and that's the deal. It's just gonna be one of those things where I'm not going to get all of them, but I'm going to get a few. I'm gonna explore, I'm gonna what have you. I'm gonna see if I can get to the ending, because there's an actual proper ending now, whereas the abandoned ending was kind of broken. Awesome. Awesome. We're off to a good start. And so, yeah. But yeah, there's 400 stars or something like that. And, like, they all have individual star IDs, so I won't be seeing, like, every one in, like, 3 stars being like, oh, cool, that's a duplicate of one I already got, so this whole adventure was kind of pointless. Owls were dove sounds? How do you... Okay. Pull up. Pull up. What? I landed. It looked like I landed. Okay, let's... Yeah, let's just do the baby penguin mission. What does the sliding effect look like? CGI? What? Oh. No, you don't understand. It's beta. Hey, look at this beta penguin. It's going to eat your soul. That's what they do, right? Oh! Okay. Cool texture, or lack thereof. Alright, let me get star. Okay, there we go. I was like, power star, please? Anyway. Because the noise morning does make sounds like an owl hooting. Maybe? Including panic and maybe death? What? What? But yeah, so... Now, some would argue that this is, like, you know, supposed to be sort of like Mario's Purgatory or whatever you. And, speaking of Purgatory, you know what that reminds me of? Hell. You know what else reminds me of Hell? This segue to a completely different topic. Where am I going? The lack of textures doesn't really help here. But, yeah, segue to a completely different conversation. So, couple things I wanted to talk about, both ironically enough involving Hell unintentionally. So first of all, I keep hearing about the haha funny show is finally, like, out. And I've got an honest question. Should I even bother with it? And in case, for those not in the loop, I'm talking about has been. I've heard some people say it's okay, some even say it's, like, decent, and others say, like, don't bother. And I mean, what I've seen of it, I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I've been impressed, because I'm not. Mario, please, I would like to roll out, Mario. Okay, or not. Or flip over. Flip! I meant to do that! Okay, good. Good. Good, we didn't perish yet. Look at those, like, smiley faces in the background. I love those. Huh? Okay, apparently the AI doesn't want me to get there or something. With Sets and Thomas Season 4? Yeah, what about them? All I will say is, good! I can't tell if that's an AVGN joke or not. I mean, I assume it is, but I don't know if that's supposed to imply... I'm going to assume that implies that, like, it's not good. I don't know, I'm just kind of wondering if I should, like, bother with it. But anyway, other Hell topic. I played Ultra Kill Layer 7. Off stream, obviously. And part of the reason I did off stream was, first of all, because I realized I don't think a lot of people want to see me mess up over and over and over and over again for, like, way too long. And, not on this game at least. Like, sure, funny, haha, Mario 64 game. Sure, whatever. But so, I played that. It was really fun, honestly. I did get one, there was one actually, 2 portions. There was one portion, some would say it's a mixed bag. It has been? Yeah, that sounds about right. Music slaps and the show itself is alright, it's just the pacing that's the issue. I don't know, the part of the reason I ask is because I know that they did the... Oh, right, I don't have... Oh! Stop, Mario. They did the typical Vivzy thing, where it was like, haha, sex, swear, sex joke, haha. And I don't know how much of that there is, because if it's like occasional, I'll probably be able to deal with it. It's another thing if it's like every 3 words. I mean, I even made that joke in the most recent SML reaction. Because seriously, that's not what... That's not funny. Just... It's just... I don't know. Then again, I'm sure some people would go, yeah, dumb, because you're the pinnacle of comedy, which, yeah, fair enough. No! No! Okay, I've got 1 health left. But, right, back to, Layer 7. It was quite fun. Again, there was, like, 1 or 2 spots where... Actually, I'll just say it. There was one, like, fight in particular that was really annoying. And there was a portion of one level where I got, like, lost. Of course, you know, I figured it out, and I realized it was me being stupid. It was, like, entirely my fault. Okay, I think we're done here. Bullet bill jump scare. Break the tower? Okay. I remember 1 or 2 times where the swears land, but a lot of it's, and honestly, I was tone deaf to it. That I didn't care. I mean, I'm sure not going to, like, watch it on whatever streaming service it's on. I'll find my own ways to watch it, if I do bother even watching it. See, it's not a question of like whether or not I will watch it on whatever service it's on, because I'm not. It's more a question of whether I'll watch it at all. Actually, I'll tell you this one. Well, see, I was going to say, you know, oh, actually, I will watch it on whatever service it's on if it's actually, like, genuinely really good. But then I thought about it, and I realized, no, I don't know what service it's on. Oh, thank you. That was actually helpful. Watch it, then make an iceberg. No, I'd rather do many other things besides that. But, yeah, I don't even know what service it's on. That's part of the deal. And unless it's, like, one of the really big ones, I'm not really, like, that interested in going, oh, I better make a new account for this. And that's gonna segue into its own thing, because, wow, what a surprise. So, this might shock some people, but piracy is on the rise again. Now, I have no idea why. It couldn't be because of the fact that everything's spread across 15 billion streaming services now. I'm sure that has nothing to do with it. At all. Nope. But yeah, seriously, I find that funny. That and people going like, oh, how long am I going to be able to watch this? I don't know. We'll arbitrarily take it down just, like, at random whenever, you know, whenever we feel like it. You just won't be able to watch it anymore. So why don't I pirate it? Well, because if you do, then that's bad. And so, yeah. I don't know. That's a whole thing. Alright, let's go to, come on. There we go. Alright, I think this warp takes you somewhere else. Oh. Never mind. I guess I'm just dumb. Did you see that, like, crusty Bowser, like, not render, but, like, JPEG? It was beautiful. I just wanted to mention that. If they say fuck 217 times within 8 episodes and to have every single fuck censored would be only just a little drunk. I assume you're talking about AVGN. It's on Amazon Prime, so if you don't want to... Actually, there's something I do want to recommend for your next forgotten media. Ever heard this HBO show called Crashbox? I have not. I'll certainly take a look at it. Alright, let's just get out of this level. I don't know what else I'm gonna do in here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here about whether or not... I thought you were pro-piracy. I'm pro-piracy, but I'm... Good text box. It's awesome. I'm pro-piracy... Well, pro-piracy... That doesn't sound right. I'm not anti-piracy. I understand it has its place. I do believe in supporting the things you like, is the big deal. If you like something, you should support it. That's the big deal to me, at least. Of course, thing is, I don't know if I'll like it. And also, I don't know how much, like... It's one thing to, like, purchase a product. It's another thing for it to be, like, you know... With a lot of shows and what have you, and I don't know how exactly it works. A lot of shows, you know, if you're on, like, the production staff and whatever, you already got paid. And so that's part of my deal. It's just kind of like... Am I really supporting the people that already got paid? I mean, I don't know. Is it probably trying not to swear? Is like SpongeBob trying not to sing Goofy Goobers? But yeah, basically, if it's something you enjoy, support it. But also, actually, ironically enough, now with streaming services, I do also have to add, you should maybe pirate it, because you don't know when it's gonna vanish. When it's gonna go like, okay, well, our contractual obligation to keep it on this service is done, so, we're not going to have it here anymore. If you wanted it on here, too bad, idiot. Oh, well, where can I watch it? Technically, you're not supposed to watch it anywhere. Once we remove it, you're supposed to forget it exists. You used to share tweets saying that piracy is always justified. You mean pirating? There was something like, pirating Adobe products is always justified or something. Mainly because even the official versions of Adobe products are, like, actual garbage. Because they crash way too often. No, Luigi! But, what was I talking about? I mean, yeah, piracy, obviously. I mean, I think I've made my thoughts on piracy pretty clear. I mean, I don't think it's a mystery. Okay, good. Your favorite part of episode 2 can be watched on Viv's channel, so maybe it could be brought to YouTube. I mean, yeah, but they're not gonna do that. At least not anytime soon. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, it's exclusive to whatever streaming service, blah blah blah. I think the best way I will put piracy is the way I saw it the other day in like an article. And and I hope I get the quote right. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't theft. I think that's the best way to sum up my... Show's over, cheapskate! Pretty much. It's just like, okay, once we remove it from our streaming service, we want you to forget it existed. I mean, imagine how many things, like, just don't get re-released ever. And, it's actually funny, I saw a video where a person wanted the Quick Draw McGraw show back. Because, guess what? There's, like, basically no official way to get that. And so if you want to be like, oh, technically whatever, I am going by the absolute letter, then the answer to that would be, too bad, idiot. You don't get you don't get to watch it anymore. You're supposed to forget it exists. Again, show's over, cheapskate. You grew up playing Super Mario 64 DS? Yes, same. Oh, there we go. Alright, good. But yeah, if they're not willing to make it, like, available and what have you, or if you buy it, they can... Ah, there was one of these, I think... Oh, it was Sony! It was Sony, that's right. Sony did a thing a while ago. Alright, Red Star. So, the Red Stars give you, like, extra abilities and stuff. So, yeah, anyway. Sony did a thing, like, a while ago now. But basically, it was like, hi, we wanted to let you know that our contract with Discovery is ending, or something like that. And, we're going to be removing certain, like, shows. Actually, basically, like, all of the ones from that company. From, like, if you bought it on, like, PlayStation, you don't get to watch it anymore. It's like, oh, you mean, like, you know, you can't buy them anymore, right? No, we didn't say that. Like, literally, I don't know how they're doing this. I can only assume, like, it checks in every so often, and if you're not online for a certain amount of time, it requires you to go online or something. But basically, it's just like, yeah, too bad, stupid. You don't get to watch those anymore. And I think streaming services... My big problem with streaming services is you don't, like, own them to begin with. Not the streaming service, the, like, content. You don't get to buy the content. It's just, oh, we'll take it away from you whenever we want. And to me, that's just kind of like, well, if I want to watch it whenever I want, then... and you take it away, then literally my only option in the future will be to pirate it. So... I don't know. Is piracy unethical or not? Define unethical. I mean, the problem is, there are plenty of instances I could name right now. I mean, even, like, that Abandonware stream I've been doing recently. Kind of like, technically, if you want to be technical, that's piracy, because I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it from the original creator, even if the original creator went, like, defunct 20 years ago. Now, I do think, I will say this, however, if you're pirating, like, the brand new, super new, latest AAA game that released for $70 on the Switch or whatever, even if you think it's a ripoff, I think if you're pirating that, then yeah, I've got a problem with that. Personally. It's not like one of those things where it's hard or impossible to find. Okay, speaking of hard and impossible to find, where on earth is this last silver star? Oh, good. Good. Oh, that works. But yeah, I do think there are some, like, things to it. I will say, however, that I don't think it's nearly as bad as, like, you know, some of these companies and corporations and whatever try to make it out to be. And I mean, I know why they do that. It's just like, no, I don't think the world's going to explode. Because most pirates, if they like the content and they can buy it, they generally do that. Actually, I think it was like, what? Pirates are one of the biggest, if not the biggest, spenders on, like, media and what have you. That's the deal. They don't mind, and I'll say this, I don't mind paying for things. I mind things being taken away from me! Oh, and don't get me started on... Wow, I can really go on a tangent. I'm sorry. Whatever, I'm still continuing anyway. But don't get me started on, like, there was, like... I saw a video on all the ways you... all the things you have to do to watch a Blu-ray disc on, like, your computer. Like a Blu-ray movie. Like a retail Blu-ray disc that you got from the store. So I just want to go over that real quick. Just to explain why... I mean, seriously, at times, like, for preservation's sake and what have you, sometimes it seems like piracy is not only good, but necessary. So, let me explain to you how this works. So, first of all, you need the right type of Blu-ray player, okay? So, if you've got, like, a dual layer or a triple layer or whatever Blu-ray disc, you have to have the right reader for that, because not all Blu-ray players are made alike. Some of them will not work with other discs, okay? And by the way, this is to play on a computer. Then, you need to have an approved Blu-ray player. Like, it has to say, like, you know, oh, it's a Blu-ray player. Now you might go, oh, well, it's just a Blu-ray drive, right? Nope. Blu-ray drives don't necessarily play retail Blu-ray discs. Then, get ready for this. Then you need to get, wait. Sorry, had to. Anyway, then what you need to do is you need to make sure that everything's all good with the Blu-ray drive. Then, do you have an Intel processor? If so, you're good. If you have an AMD processor, too bad, idiot. You don't get to use it. Why? Because they implemented some sort of proprietary scheme for copy protection because... yeah. Oh, you want to insert a disc into the player and just have it work? Nope, too bad. And then, by the way, if you have an Intel processor, you're still not out of the woods yet. Because what you also need is you need an older, like, Intel processor. But not too old, because otherwise then it won't play again. But here's the deal, though. If it's too new, they removed the feature that allows you to play the Blu-ray discs, because as it turned out, it was like a security vulnerability. But okay, if you've got all of that, and you've got, like, the right media player software, then you can play your Blu-ray disc that you bought with your money. Now, okay, fine. Let's say you don't want to play it on a computer. Let's say you want to play it, like, on a Blu-ray player that, like, you connect to your TV and what have you. Oh, wait, I actually forgot one other thing. In the, computer section. You also need to ensure that... you also need to ensure that you've got, like, the right HDMI output. Because it's got, like, some HDMI content protection thing to make sure that people aren't, like, copying stuff through the HDMI port, even though it's actually hilariously easy to circumvent. But so if your monitor has a DisplayPort connection or what have you, and doesn't accept HDMI, too bad. Oh, but I can just use an adapter for that, right? Nope, too bad. Nope. It has to have the right HDMI connector on the monitor. You can't use adapters or anything. Otherwise, nope, it won't work. So again, once you have all that set up, then and only then are you able to play the disc that you bought. But again, it's fine. You just want a box that hooks up to your TV. That's a lot easier. So what you have to do is you have to go, like, you just have to get the right player. Again, similar to the computer thing, but not quite as difficult. Why can't I make this jump? And then, okay, you're good, right? No, because every so often, you'll have to connect that player to the, internet to make sure that it gets the updated security keys. And if it can't connect to the server, which there's a distinct possibility that they'll probably shut those down at some point in the possibly even very near future. If it can't connect to the server to check and make sure the security keys are okay, then, oops, too bad. You don't get to play your disc. So as soon as those servers go down, or if you've got some, like, you know, shoddy internet connection, which, I mean, to be fair, if you're watching this, it should be decent enough, then, sorry, you don't get to play your disc that you bought with money! Okay, so you can do all of that, right? Or, you can, like, find a site and, like, just watch it there, or download it for yourself and play it anytime you want without restrictions. Now, I'm not saying that piracy is good or anything. I'm just saying which seems more convenient to you. That is, if you don't put another disc in while a disc is in there. Happened to me from personal experience. Wait, what? What do you mean? Now this part I haven't heard. Oh boy. Is there another layer to the pain? Where do you get your Yoshi plushes? I got them off of Amazon. Just like, okay, so the two good Yoshi plush like things are like San A, and this goes for like all the Mario plushes, are San A, SAN-EI, and Little Buddy is like the American version of that, which is not quite as good, but still pretty decent. New lore, Moutzer stopped existing because he struggled to play insert box office bomb movie here on Blu-ray with his HDMI cable because he couldn't figure out the output. Did you encounter the AVGN anomaly yet? No, that's right, I need to show the AVGN anomaly. If I play this again, that's gonna be the next stream thumbnail. So remind me to do that. I'll come back to this later. Alright, so, you know what? Let's do a little exploring, because I know there's, like, some new stuff here. I just haven't found it yet, obviously. I mean, people who do piracy for games or movies are just modern-day pirates. The only thing they're missing is a parrot. But again, to me, it's just one of these deals where it's like, I think it's more convenient to, I don't know, the whole thing I just mentioned is like a total mess. I have become one Mario, but also two. Anyway. I mean, imagine telling someone, oh, you gotta go through all that. And if you don't, you're an evil person. And again, mind you, I mean, do you want me to have, like, a computer on standby where it's like, oh, I can play it on this computer from, like, a few years ago, but, oh. Huh? Oh, this sounds different. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's here. I remember this. And then this one boots you out to, like, hell. Wait, what? Oh, this is different. What? Purple coins? Oh. Oh, that's neat. Guess they count for 10? Huh. Neat. Yeah, I don't recognize this place. Anyone who uses Blu-ray is just asking for trouble. Well, I think the problem, to me, is, you know, everyone goes like, oh yeah, physical media, that'll save everything. And I mean, yeah, physical media is a lot better than the alternative of, like, streaming services where they will take it down, like, at will. But again, you know, just all the hoops you have to go through with what I just mentioned, for example, makes... What? Oh, God. Makes me wonder, like, you know... I mean, imagine, like, you know, going, yeah, bro, well, don't worry, it's fine. I've got my physical media and everything. I'm all good, all prepared and what have you. And then it throws an error at you because you couldn't connect to the internet. And then that physical media that you have is, you know, sure, all the data's on there, but because your player couldn't connect to the internet, now it's trapped on there forever. It's basically a paperweight. It's like, oh, look at this cool movie I have. Oh, that's cool. Can you play it? Well, I mean, no. But look at the disc art. Well, that's cool, right? This place feels vaguely familiar, but just vaguely. See, the purple coins flashbacks to getting all the coins in Beach Bowl without the spring rushing. You are... I'm just amazed you did that. Hi. They're at last finally free, but some of them embrace the shame. What? Okay, I feel like I recognize this place a little. And again, I did some exploring on this game off stream, so yeah, this place seems a bit familiar. A bit. But, yeah. I am very sorry for that tangent, chat. Chat just accidentally got me on a tangent, and now I feel bad for going on a whole tangent about, you know, preservation of media and stuff. I don't know, it's important to me, okay? I don't want media that I like just vanishing. It's depressing when they go, like when these companies go, oh, you cannot do that, bro. You can't. Actually, no, it's like Nintendo. It's like, please remember, no play, only remember. Man, seriously, Nintendo would get, like... Nintendo would get this emulator that I'm playing this game on right now. Like, they'd get that, like, made illegal if they could. And actually, there's some stuff should probably add to, like, that is emulation illegal video, because technically it isn't, and technically you can run, like, the game, like, on your own computer, sort of. However, because using an emulator, like the one I'm using right now, is technically all good. But if you wanna go by the absolute perfect, you're doing everything right definition, either the company re-releases it, or it's like, oh, well, what if the company doesn't re-release it? Oh, no, don't worry, that's fine. What you can do is, if there's a library that has it, you can play it. Oh, so I can, like, rent it out or something. No. You've got to play it, like, on the premises. Well, if it's a 20-hour game, looks like you're going to be spending a lot of time there, huh? Well, what if I want to play it at home? Too bad, idiot! This feels very Mario Maker-like for some reason. I mean, that would make sense, honestly. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Just I go on these giant tangents. Emulators aren't illegal. Yeah, no, I know they aren't. Emulators in and of themselves aren't illegal. It's using emulators to, like, play your whatever. I made a video about it. Just go watch it. Piracy is what I think. Yeah. Again, I don't agree with pirating things that are, like, already still, like, available, honestly. With, like, a couple exceptions. I think if you don't have something to purchase, like, buy with money and I have it forever, then that's a... I know some people disagree and go, oh, but what about this? Personally, just my opinion is, like, if you are not giving me something I can purchase with money, but instead I'm basically doing this subscription service thing, to me that doesn't count. I don't think that counts. It's... I want to be able to buy and own these things. I don't want to be, like, renting it until they decide to remove it. But if it's something you can buy, like, actually well and truly buy, not a subscription service, then yeah, my opinion is very much in the camp of, oh hey, it's not lagging, huh? Good. It was lagging, like, in the last build. But, I am very much in the camp of you should be purchasing things that are on sale from the original party. If it's like, oh, but bro, why didn't you buy it for $300 off of eBay? That's different. I still want to see if this goes anywhere. No, it doesn't. That's just such a weird... It's just like a wall that's like sky. That's bizarre. What are companies gonna do next? Put food digitally and we can't buy physical food, we can only buy digital, like a holographic meatloaf? Oh goody! Holographic meatloaf again! Yes. If they could do that. But yeah, if they could actually do like a holographic meatloaf scheme, and it's like, uh-oh, you haven't paid your $9.95 subscription to Food Plus, yeah. They would absolutely do that. I can guarantee you, without a second question, without a second thought, they would do that. And it would make me sad. What? Okay. Guess I can't go through there. Silly me. Oh, Toad looks sad. Toad, why are you so sad? Hi, Toad. Luckily, most games aren't over $300, even $100. Well, no. I mean, like, not just $300 games in general. I think at that point, that's more an issue of, like, just they're asking too much. But what I'm talking about is, like, you know, used games. If it's not being sold by the original party, you should just... That's another thing that I think is okay. If it's not being sold by the original creators, or if it's not being sold at all with... I need to make, like, a chart of this. I mean, it's simple enough, but I don't words good. Wish I'd re-release Super Mario 64 for the 3DS. Yeah, that'd be cool, which is why it isn't gonna happen. That and also 3DS. Now, they're going... Well, they did sort of re-release it for... the Switch, except it was like U-port without backwards long jump, so 0 out of 10. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. I feel like there's like a place here. No, wait, nope. I'm thinking of somewhere else. Never mind. I'm just talking about the used game market in general. A used game market, I think it's calmed down a bit now. But there used to be a point where it was just insane, the prices. I mean, I was originally one of those guys where it's like, yeah, you know, I want the original carts and what have you, and the original discs. But then I started thinking about, you know, upkeep of all that stuff, the fact that discs do rot and cartridge, like, pins do eventually fail, and so on and so forth. But I was still kind of like, you know, maybe, you know, I want the, like, physical stuff. But then, of course, like, game prices shot through the roof, along with consoles and what have you. Like, for used games and what have you. And I just decided, you know what, I really don't care that much now that I think about it. Okay, so we're back here. I think Benry from Half-Life is back there. Oh, really? Oh. But, Yeah. And even then, the whole, like, you know, wanting the physical copies of used games thing was, oh, right, Faceless Peach Zone. Wasn't because of, like, oh, yeah, I want to support the original company by buying a game that hasn't been sold by them for, like, over, like, 20 years. Yeah. See, this Toad looks happy. His arm's a little fucked, but... There's nothing out there, Mario. Alright, I think this is the evil Bob on Battlefield. Remember the Benry from Half-Life Anomaly? What? What? Go, be free. Okay. Didn't quite. How much you want to bet if I collect that star it's gonna lock off? Let's see what's here. Hi. That was actually sort of terrifying. It wasn't even like jump scare Toad or anything. It was just... And it ascends. Because of course it does. Why are Shy Guys like giant? Oh, this one isn't. Alright, hang on. What's my save state key? Hang on. Yeah, I'm using save states. Feel free to yell at me. Is this a personalized copy of Super Mario 64? What are you talking about? This is like totally original. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. This is like vanilla. The fact that you don't remember it, ever at the end of time begins playing. Come on. Oh my god! What? Oh, right. No! Okay. Good. Let's try like what I can only assume is a stair generator. Yep, there we go. No! Whoops. Whoops! Man, this game's really easy. They like give you infinite saves and everything and can save wherever. You what? Movie! Am I stupid? Okay. Whew. Whoa. Good. Yep. First try. Yeah, boys, I got this on the first try. Wow, I'm so good at this game. Oh, good game. Whoa, what? I sent it? You sent what? Oh, Benry Half-Life Anomaly. Let me see. Oh yeah, I remember that, yeah. Why did you land on Womp? Cause okay, I thought what it was going to be was like, oh, I need to be on it so that I can ascend. But turns out I didn't need to do that anyway. No, please. Go! Yes! Alright, be free! Again. Crashes into mountain before ascending. Ever played Unfair Mario? I have not. It sounds like pain. Sounds like pain! Wait, does anyone get that joke? I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. Hang on. I will get Shell in a second. Oh! Shell, yeah. I'm sorry. Still don't get why the sign's pointing down. I'm okay. Have you played Wario Land on Virtual Boy? I was actually going to, but I got like I got bored setting up the emulator, so I just never got around to it. You know what I want to know? Who made a Virtual Boy emulator? I mean, and that's not like to throw like any shade at the people who did, but I'm just kind of like, I mean, someone made a Virtual Boy emulator. That's like incredible, especially given how it like sold what, less than 1 million units. Someone just said, yeah, let's make a Virtual Boy emulator. Then again, you know, for Wario, weren't you? I'd do anything for Wario. Even Kid. I'm sorry. That was stupid. Okay, which character? Oh. Okay, which character is better? Funny Peppino or Funny Wario? I had a pirate. Alright. Have you completed 3D Land or the original 64? I have completed. I have completed. I completed Mario 64 DS. I did not complete the original Mario 64 because I already finished the DS one, which DS one is basically better. But also, what was I gonna say? I have not completed 3D Land. I didn't really care for 3D Land. I kind of got bored of it. It was just like, oh, yeah, yep, 3D Land, that sure is that game that happened. I didn't really care for it, honestly. I don't know, especially the parts where, like, 3D was mandatory. Because it was just like, oh, that's annoying. That's just really annoying. Alright, hang on. Let's see. Yeah, there's more here. Oh, and there's another star. Awesome. I did complete 3D Land as I stated before without dying. You didn't die once, huh? You didn't die once in the entire game. I mean, impressive. I know I talk about this from time to time. Does anyone remember the Mario 64 Machinima, like, Goomba stomping? Or was that just me? Did I just imagine it? The one where Mario gets trapped in prison with Ouija? Remember Ouija? I remember Ouija. And then Mario flies. And then it goes like da 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 da. I'm sorry. There's another star! But there's also more to explore. Have you watched MM54321? That sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't think I have. I am sorry. If that's like your favorite YouTuber ever or whatever. No! Then I'm sorry. Who do you have winning the Super Bowl? I have the I don't cares. That's personally my. I'm sorry. If you like football, I mean, good for you. I've never been able to get into it. I don't really care about football that much. So it's like, hey bro, who do you think is going to win? 49ers or 48ers? It's like, I don't care. And yes, I know what 49er is in reference to. I'm not that dumb. Oh, that's right. It's this place. The one with... Yeah. I'll return to B3313 again, I see. Yeah, this is version 1.0. The previous version was basically called 0.9. And so, I did that wrong. Whatever. I'll get to it eventually, or I won't. My favorite part of the Red Star bit is the fact that, like, I don't have all of my moves until, like, later on. That's great. I was actually going to send a very stupid meme about Ouija and Faceless Peach. Send it. Send the meme. I'm a football fan. I'm exclusively a NASCAR. Oh man, yeah. My favorite part, my favorite part is when like the cars, they turn left. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not really into any sports really. And I know some people go, oh, but what about esports? What about video games? No, not really. I'm not into those either all that much. I mean, maybe if you count speedrunning, maybe that. But ooh, let's hear this Doom MIDI version of the boss fight theme. Ooh, you're gonna love this. Yes! Oh, it is beautiful. Oh, now that is beautiful. Anyway, yeah. So, I don't know. I could never really get into, like, most of these sports or what have you. I think the closest thing you'll get that I'll go, yeah, I'll maybe watch that for a little while, it's like baseball. But otherwise, you know, you throw a football at me and I'm just kind of like, eh. You heard that the creator of B3313 is updating the game soon? Simple Approach streamed the updated version of the game early a couple of days ago. That's what I'm playing right now. That's why I came back to this game. Well, actually, no, I was going to, like... Alright, we've seen enough of that for now. I was going to replay this game pretty soon anyway, even if just for a little bit. And it just so happened to be good timing, because then that happened, and I was like, oh, perfect. I love how the holes just blend into the wall. Whoa, what? Huh? Okay. Let me guess, it is decreed that... Yes, in one of the corners, I pick this corner because it's my favorite. Or not. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. There we go. Oh, it just warps me back. Awesome. You think there will be a direct this month? Why would there be a direct this month? I mean, I'm not saying as if, like, Nintendo has any real set, like, anything. But, like, why this month in particular? Any new stuff you've seen in this version so far? No, but I did watch, like, a trailer of it, and I know there's, like, the Christmas store, which I will point out if I find it. See, the thing is, this, like, entire place is so sprawling, and it's just to a point where it's like, I'm not going to see everything. So, I mean, will I probably see the Christmas store? Hopefully. But at the same time, I really couldn't tell you. Okay, now it's this here. Oh, you missed me! Sorry, I had to. I saw a Patrick reference, and I did it. No! Oh, that's, Huh. Okay! No, Luigi! Okay, I've got like one more time to get this right. Otherwise, I don't know how I'm gonna get up there. Come on. Come on, buddy. We can do this together. Oh wait, I can just do that. Never mind. Enter at your own risk of stupidity. Oh boy. What an apt warning. Alright, hang on. I just want to get up here real quick. Okay, doing pretty decent actually. I'm doing good! Now I'm good at the game. When I least expect it. Because of course. Okay. What? Wait a minute. Why don't I just triple jump over there? Can I make it like that? Yes, I can. Alright, hang on. Let me see this here. Oh my... Oh, that was dumb. I'm not sure what I expected. Have you heard about the Ouija pie situation? I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. You asked about, like, if I care much about SMG4, and I haven't watched SMG4 in ages. I've watched stuff from Glitch Productions, like, it's funny, like, a lot of stuff they make is apparently really good, although I've only seen The Amazing Digital Circus so far. Whereas, you know, apparently SMG4, like, proper is just kind of eh. Oh no, I got bombed. Sorry. Yes, this is stupid! Whoa, what? I am sorry? What? Nah, bro, you approached it from the wrong way. What? Nope, you approached the star wrong. You're getting teleported. Stupid. You know what really sucks? Remember when The Simpsons used to be— actually, no, you don't. Who am I kidding? I'm a Sponge boomer, I'm a Simpsons boomer, where it's like, oh, I only watch the original seasons. Like, The Simpsons used to be good, I swear. Because, yeah, chat, seriously, I promise. The Simpsons didn't used to be like the same joke that they would have made about themselves in the early seasons. I don't know. I want to rewatch classic Simpsons again now. No! Please just let me up! What? Oh, I thought I clipped into it for a second. I was like, uh-oh. Now you might be wondering, why not approach the boat from this direction? That seems easy, right? Whoa, yeah, totally easy. Except for one problem. Oh, what? Huh? Whoa, what? Whoa, what was that? Chat, I think that star was evil since it disconnected, like, very temporarily disconnected the stream. Like, and nothing big or anything, but, like, it was gone for, like, a second. I don't know, actually, I know you guys, because I saw the loading, too. It wasn't, like, bad or anything, but it was like, yeah, it did happen. I'm gonna blame it on the star. It happened, like, just as I got the star. Oh, and apparently I'm running out of disk space, so that's cool, too. So I'm gonna do a few more stars, and then we will save this for Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. And we'll save it for another time. The fuck was that move? What move? I've seen the Simpsons movie, but not in theaters. And I remember playing a Simpsons game on the PSP. But I don't think I ever watched a single Simpsons show episode before. It's a beta! But, you had a PSP? You're like one of, like, 2 people I know that have had a PSP. Make of that what you will. What is that noise? I actually had a B3313 related dream a while back, which means the game is now personalized to a point where it's entering my dreams. Why does it look so uncanny? I don't know. I have a PSP 2, good system. Read this. Alright. Day! Ah! I love Mr. Krabs' yelling voice lines. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Oh, and now, yeah, I was afraid we'd be warped back here. So that's cool. Oh, you wanna know the best part? The map I have for like 0.9, that's out of date now. I mean, at least somewhat. This doesn't sound quite as peaceful as it did in 0.9. Now it sounds like melancholy. I don't know, maybe it's because it's nighttime as well, and... Oh, right, there was an entire spreadsheet of, like, the B3313 songs and, like, their variations or whatever. Aw, now that's gonna have to get, like, redone by the people who made that, so that's gonna be fun. The Vita is cool. I'll take your word for it. Awesome. That's what I meant to do. Great. Here we go. Ah, yes, my favorite. The owls during the daytime, of course. Alright. Let's go up to the roof. Come on, let's see what awaits us up there. It's eerily silent, and I know it's like that in the base game, but still. Ah, that's right. We are up here now. You know what I love about all of this? How it's very non-Euclidean, and it doesn't make sense when it comes to, like, actual physical space. It definitely doesn't give me a headache or anything. Aw, man. Oh, great. And I mean, I know that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be a plexus. It's not supposed to, like, fully make sense. Yeah, that's cool. Well, this music doesn't make me tense at all. Waiting for jump scare. An SL layout? What's SL? And now we're somewhere else, of course. FNAF. Oh, sister location. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Why did I not recognize sister location? I should have. Alright, and let's go down here. Oh, that's right. It's, quick, Derp, you're smart. Remind me what we called this again? Wasn't it, like, Boss Were in the Void or something like that? And that's literally, like, Void. Like, it's... It's like, what is that in the distance? Is that just, like, a lone red coin or a lone, like... I don't know what oh! Alright, good, we're good. Why are they so giant, though? Bower in the Void, that's right. Sorry, I'm getting the lore confused slightly. Imagine if someone made that the official name for this. Actually, I wonder... No, there's no course names. Alright. Yeah, there's literally just Void. It's great. Not unnerving at all. I still want to know how Mario can spin like this. How Mario can spin! Alright, so this is either gonna be a new red star or it's gonna be a duplicate. Oh! Never mind, it's just a regular star. Well, still cool. Current red star count? 1. Not like 10 or 2 or 1. Alright, I think we're gonna explore a little more for the next, like, probably 5 to 10 minutes or something. And then I'll call it good. For the courses that have names, they just don't have names is all. Well, they have names, but they're like community names, and they just kind of seem to decide on whatever. It's like, this one feels like a very Bower in the Void level. I mean, I think there are some official names, but they aren't like... How do I put it? They're not like... Yep, this place. I remember this place. And how I don't know what to do with it. But, they're not, like, official. Although there are some official ones. Where... I don't know. Like, literally, one of them is called Dire Loss. You wouldn't know that just by playing the game, but it sure... Yep. Is Bower that popular now? No, Bower isn't that popular yet. He'll have his time in the spotlight, but not right now. 100 coins equals extra life. Yes, it does. I wonder if this area is laggy too. Or if it's fixed. Oh no, there's ghosts! Oh, there's ghosts, Mario! Sorry. Just seemed opportune. Oh, right, and it's this level that I can't beat without the, vanish cap. Well, there's an invisible ceiling there, so I actually don't know how to get out of here aside from literally just exiting the level. Again, unless you can, like... Yeah. Alright. Purgatory. Pretty much. Like, zoinks! Is that a ghost, Scoob? Alright. Haven't seen this place in a while. Go through here. And again, I don't know when we're gonna find something new. You know what? Let's see if I can find our old pal. No. I want to see if we can find our old pal, AI Faceless Mario. I want to say hi to him. You know, just see how he's doing. And, you know, get lag jump scared. Have you looked up in the start of the beta castle yet? No, I have not. I, probably should, though. I'll get to it. Does this say anything? No, of course not. Oh, right, it's this place. Oh boy. Oh man, I hate this place. Now, it's not like I mean, I do hate this place from a geometry design, but I know that's intentional. It's more just the fact that it creeps me out. Which, again, I know it's probably intentional, but... Actually, I can, like, guarantee you it's intentional, but it's still, like, just... Come on. Guess we're not getting up there. What about over here? Okay, awesome. Nothing. Okay. Dub is at the SM64 backrooms. I almost said SMG4 backrooms! But, yeah, I guess so. Rock bottom? Oh, right. Hey, watch this. Luigi, I'm in the computer. Oh, yeah, very funny, Mario, I get it. No, Luigi. You don't understand, Luigi. When I say I'm in the computer, I mean... I'm in the computer. Yeah, here's this area. Oh, no, bad idea. Bad idea. No! It sounded like that unintentionally sounded like the the Ganon one where it's like, no, not. I didn't even mean to do that. It just sort of happened. My voice did the thing. You may now laugh. Luigi, I'm in the computer room. I love how that gear, like, pops in. Like, oh. Never change Mario 64. Never change. Oh no, I can't get crushed. Oh, actually, maybe I can. Nah, I'm not gonna attempt bait. I'm gonna have to get up here. No, you know what I feel really bad about? So, the guy who was making this, I told you he stopped. Well, my understanding is that part of the reason he stopped was, oh no, because like, he's also a composer, right? Well, all the Mario 64 stuff was getting all the attention. Meanwhile, like, people, like, you know, when he'd release an actual song, okay, I'm giving up on this level. But when he'd release a song, let's go one more place, let's see. People would go, who cares, win more Mario 64 B3313. And you know, I like, get that. I get that feeling. I really understand it. You know, when it's like, hey, here's this thing I put a lot of time and effort and tears and blood and sweat, but mostly his sweat, into, yeah, whatever, shut up, idiot, we're more funny puppet guy. And, yeah, so, like, alright, I'm not going back in there. Not right now, anyway. So, like, I totally get where the guy was, like, coming from. So, yeah. I just felt I should mention that. Thoughts on Season 1 of Has-Been? I was actually asking earlier if I should watch it. Because, like, yeah, I haven't heard incredible things about it. I've heard either, oh, it's decent, or don't bother, it's stupid. So, I was asking that earlier. And I guess I never really got a consensus on that. I think it's just sort of do what I want. I mean, I'm not super interested in it. I think I'm maybe a little interested. But not that much. But I don't know. What? Oh, my favorite level! Test level alpha! Come on, you can't tell me this looks like test level alpha vibes. Or Mario Sunshine secret level. I had a dream about that too, like someone was playing a Mario Sunshine secret level, but all the textures were like weird. I don't know, why am I telling you this? Alright. No, Luigi! It's okay. Fine. Da! Probably not a good idea that you came back. I mean, you're kind of right, but at the same time, well, again, I've mentioned this. It was either that or like just feeling like I was doing nothing, and I didn't like either of those. But I felt like coming back was the lesser of two evils, strangely enough. Because again, you know, as much as I dislike it, it gives me something to do, and to me, that's the important part. And that's not to say I'm not doing anything to make like other videos. I mean, I've already got some stuff I'm working on right now, but you know, they take longer and I want to put more effort into them. But I feel like if I'm only releasing one video a month or something, I feel like I'm not doing anything. I feel like I'm just wasting time. So there's that. I said fuck 217 times in 8 episodes. Oh wait, wait, that was has-been? I thought you were talking about AVGN, like the censored AVGN thing. I don't know why. It's just I think you made an AVGN quote. But yeah, so they said that 217 times in 8 episodes. There was one of these shows that had like a swear rule where it's like, yeah, you're allowed to swear, but you can only use it like once or twice per season. And people mentioned how that made the swears much more impactful than the, Do you know that one SpongeBob meme where it's like an edit of Sailor Mouth where SpongeBob runs into the Krusty Krab, you're like fuck, 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 fuck! And then, I don't know, it's hard to replicate. But you know it. Counted every last one of them. What? Why would you count that? I mean, first of all, why would you add that many in? But why would you count them? Whatever. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop after this star. So, yeah, unless this warps me to, like, hell. Oh, hey, it all wraps around. That's actually a perfect way to end off the stream. So, alright, I am going to end off this stream here. So, yeah. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me play this again. I'm gonna see if I can find some new stuff and maybe make some save states where I find it or something. But, yeah, that'll about do it. So, thank you all for watching, and, yeah. Bye. Blah, 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 blah. Bye.